Right, so we're going to start with our annual report for this year. We're going to read a little bit each. So a very warm welcome to everyone in this year of the POPIN2 celebrating 20 years. We'd like to say a very big thank you to everyone for all your support through those 20 years. And the amazing thing is, during those 20 years, we've donated over £80,000 to various worthy causes. Thank you also to all the ladies, I think it is generally just ladies, who are busy knitting squares for the blankets, for Alan, for out in Zimbabwe. And a big thank you to Liz Gale for all the sewing up. Very, very sadly, over this last year, one of our much-loved regulars, Sylvia, has passed away. We donated to cancer research in her memory. And last but by no means least, we'd like to say a big thank you to all the team who've worked really hard in lots of different ways. Between us all, we can continue to ensure we live our motto and bring the community together.
Then in April we held the Easter Bonnet morning, which raised £223.41. It was a very good morning with lots of eggs donated to the raffle. Tea, coffee, hot cross buns were enjoyed by all, and everybody enjoyed a sing-along of Easter Bonnet Parade. Don't know what we'll do with that Kath on the piano there.
Thanks must go to Sue Stone because she willingly puts in quite a bit of time and effort to produce the quiz. And the evening raised £106.50, which was given to Leeds.
On the 28th of September, our Friday Cafe held a Macmillan morning, which raised £219.13 for the charity. And then following on in October, we held a community disco. Parents, children, toddlers all came along and danced the night away. All ran around, whichever way you want to look at it, really. But the evening did raise £178. And then the annual Children in Need morning was held on the 13th of November. And again, another really successful, good fun morning with stalls and raffle, which raised £220.44.
On December the 5th, 6th and 7th, the performers group staged the pantomime Dick Whittington, a toe-tapping happy show, again selling tickets very fast. £682.10 from the ticket sales was donated to the Stars Appeal at Salisbury Hospital, and £400 from the raffle sale were donated to the Asthma UK and the 3Ls Bereavement Charity in memory of Ed Kent, who sadly died at a very young age, so we supported his memorial fund. Our final event of the year was the Carols and Mince Pie morning on the 18th of December, where Pastor Jim and Reverend Charles combined led the entertainment. So a big thank you to everyone for all your support over the year. Thank you. Currently we're working on our 20th birthday celebration show, where we look back at the music and dances that the performers have loved to perform and all the achievements of the last 20 years. The shows are on Friday the 17th and Saturday the 18th of June. Tickets are £5 each, and they're in my tin. Rod Osmond has been filming at rehearsals, and we hope at the end of the project that we can actually produce a DVD to let people know what actually goes into making a show, because it's quite often that you buy a DVD of the end product, but the actual process to get to that end product is sometimes quite stressful, quite interesting, and we've also got the children doing some lovely pieces to camera about what they get out of the group, so that should be quite an interesting DVD. Thank you to everyone that helps that performers group. Currently we've got 45 people, 22 of them are children under 18. Thank you very much.
It's not just, I've noticed, especially in the last year of being on the committee, that it's not just the people that are here within the day here or within the morning. The help extends to outside of these days on the Monday and the Friday. My mum and dad have been coming for ever since they started, and to them it's an event never to be missed. They enjoy every single second of it.
Alison is of the sort that says thank you to almost everybody very, very frequently, but doesn't say thank you to herself, and in many ways is not appreciated for the fantastic work she does. So yet again, Alison, you are doing a brilliant job. The reason they asked me to come here and do this is actually quite important, because you can't mark your own homework. And it's actually important that as an organisation, our governance is seen to be excellent and transparent and clear, because we sometimes apply for grants and we work with other organisations. And it's really important that this is seen as a transparent organisation. It's very open in its dealings with it. So, do I have any nominations for team leader? Right.
That's a bit of a surprise.
Could I have seconder, please?
Yeah.
Everyone, I think.
And I do have to, good governance, is there anybody else that would like to be, that put themselves forward or like to nominate somebody else?
No one else is stupid enough.
That's saying it's
Brave, I think is the word.
Yes, I think that's a better
So
word.
in that case, Alison has been nominated, seconded, there has been nobody else, and by acclamation the sky is black with hats. Being thrown in the air.
My children have enjoyed performers. Scott's now moved to the sound and lighting. He was taught by Philip, and now he has a new mentor in Rod, who's put a new system on. And Rod, I know you're filming me, even though he didn't seem enthusiastic last night, after you were gone, he sat there and went, this is what I've done, this is what he's told me to do, and he actually showed me what to do. Not that I understood it, but he did. But it is also, even though it's, to me and Jasmine, this next show is and Scott, it's our 10-year anniversary, even though it's a POPIN2 20th, it also happens to be my daughter's last, which is it's a big thing for her to actually turn around to Alice and say, I've got to put my education first. She's going to still help choreograph the dances, and if Alison ever goes, do you want to come back and do a spot dance, she's going to go, yeah. At the moment it's literally, she's turned around and said, I've got college and I can't guarantee I'm going to be there, so thank you for allowing her to be here. I'll say thank you on her behalf. Thank you for allowing her to be part of the group. She's absolutely amazing, especially when she started, she didn't speak a word, but you didn't care what she was like, you just let her get on stage and perform, which is what she likes doing, so thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Now we've got Alan here this morning. You've noticed that we're all decked out with our blankets. Andrea's just come in armed with more squares, so Liz, these are for you.
Can you just come with me in your minds and think, the month is July. And why I say July, in Zimbabwe it's midwinter. It's very cold. Many of the people that get your blankets are in clinics, orphanages, where over the years they've been unable to maintain the covers for their beds. Little children, some of them as young as 4 and 5 years old, lie in beds with just a few rags over them. But those children were so thrilled because not only your blankets and the most beautiful clothes, our junior church at Rossmore, Rossmore have been collecting sweets and bags of sweets, and everywhere I went we took sweets around. Now those children don't get sweets very often. Of course, not only send out blankets, but we send out water equipment. And this year, very sadly in January, while I was in Zimbabwe, I had a cousin that died, and she left a lot of money to Rivers of Living Water. And this year I managed to put in 3 major water plants in areas which would give something like 200 to 300 people a day fresh water. The work that we do through people like yourselves and many other people over the country every year, and it's a privilege to me to be able to go and see, especially the children and older people, just enjoying the fruits of what we send. The hospitals are without completely all manner of things. In fact, they're without water a lot of the time and electricity. And you might think it's Africa, it never gets cold. I can tell you it does. The blankets will be given there. The hospital, Wyatt Bridge Hospital, there's something like 500 beds. Now you can imagine that all your blankets can go in that one area. And we concentrate on the children's wards. you are doing a work for the Pop-In that will be remembered for years to come. Because those blankets, I was going to say they go on forever, but they go on for an awful lot of years and much longer than any of us will see. And so, once again, thank you for all you're doing. And remember our work out there. We do the filters, we do the blankets, and we send medicines. And one of the things that people give me, and sadly sometimes people leave this earth and there are medicines left over, if they're in date, this year we stocked the whole of one of the big hospitals with medicines that people have donated. It's people like yourselves. I love to come and talk to you, I love to see you, and it's a happy meeting, and that's what I like. But thank you everybody for another year. It's been 3 years we've been coming now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Seems a long time. And it's great to be with you. We feel part of you. Thank you.
Great.